It looks like some significant developments are underway within South African rugby, with SA Rugby Union President Mark Alexander actively engaging with provincial rugby leaders across the country. If you're a passionate Springboks fan or simply curious about the future of South African rugby, this is definitely something to keep an eye on. Mark Alexander and the SA Rugby Union leadership team have been conducting a national roadshow aimed at discussing a potential equity deal with a consortium led by Ackley Sports Group. This consortium, well established in American sports such as basketball and ice hockey, is looking to buy a 20% stake in SA Rugby's commercial rights company. That's huge news when you consider the impact it could have on the financial and operational growth of South African rugby. You may be wondering, what does this mean for our beloved Springboks and the sport as a whole? Well, Alexander made it clear that this deal won't involve selling any assets or control over the team. The commercial aspects, such as broadcasting rights, sponsorship, and event management, will be overseen by this new entity, but all things rugby, from team management to competitions, will remain firmly in SA Rugby Union's hands. It's clear SA Rugby Union sees this as a strategic opportunity to not only strengthen their financial standing, but to also explore new markets, potentially expanding South African rugby's reach on a global scale. As Alexander put it, this transaction will strategically position the South African Rugby Union for growth, allowing us to explore new markets. But this isn't a done deal just yet. The final approval will take place at a special general meeting in October, where SA Rugby Union members will vote on whether to move forward with the transaction. In the meantime, the roadshow continues, with SA Rugby Union executives visiting the last few provinces to ensure everyone understands the ins and outs of the proposed equity transaction. The impact this deal could have on the sport we love, its commercial potential, and the future of our national team is huge. Could this be the key to a more sustainable and financially prosperous future for South African rugby? What do you think? Should SA Rugby Union go ahead with this proposed equity deal? How do you feel about foreign investment in South African rugby? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Green and Gold Army News for the latest updates on this and more.